Hey, good evening. Welcome to Podcast from the Pit, the night shift edition. I got to get that down. I'm not used to doing this in the evenings, but it'll be fun.
That was
With
an 80s
me?
movie with Michael Keaton and Henry Winkler.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Except we're not going to hang out in the morgue. With me, as always, Joe A. Raw. How are you?
Good. Nice long day. I was looking forward to this all day.
Yep.
So
And joining us, Jezza, G.I. Jetman. You know, we were talking earlier. He's like, we're going to talk a little bit about world building. So we had to have Jezza on because he is building his world.
Trying.
Oh, you're doing fine, man. I'm a procrastinator. I know what I want to do, and I know how to do most of it. It's just finding the time between work, family, toys, show. You know,
Yep.
back before all this, when I was doing Dungeons and Dragons, I would make stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have that in me right now. I'm just having fun.
Yeah, I find it comes and goes in spurts. Like you get creative, or you get a wild hair, and you gotta do something. But what I've found now, after completing one dio that I wanted to do, is I have to find a way to make it so that it can be reused. Well, did I just say reuse? Repaint?
Reuse is the way to go.
Yeah. So what I think I've devised is a way that I can add windows to a wall, or take the window off and pop a brick in where the pegs are, so that, I can do more photography, which is really why you would do a dio anyway.
Right.
Not just for displays, it's so you can play with your toys. But
A
I think
legit
that,
way to play with your toys.
yes, I'm not playing with my dollies. I'm doing photography. This is serious business. Go away, woman.
I mean, I wish I had the time that I could just sit here and just play with my toys. I don't care. I think it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'd be awesome.
But I think that's what we all strive for, is to find ways to horse around with our toys and bring back some of that magic. So I think that's what my goal is going to be: smaller dios or smaller displays that are a little bit more modular, so that I can reconfigure them for different things.
Or have your main one and have all these little side ones that you can put in there, depending on your mood or what story you want to tell.
Exactly.
Is that how you're handling it, Jezza?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the one. Well, you'll see the one display. I got a space for my snowcat when I get it.
Nice.
Hopefully, I get it before Joe Fest.
I told Hillbilly, because he's like, I am getting a Robo Skull at Joe Fest. I go, look, here's what you do. I go, tape off the section that you're going to put it in, and put a little sign that says "Shoot your Robo Skull parking." Leave it there until you go pick it up. Then you have to get it, because he's been wanting one for years, and I hope he gets it, because he will be happy. Let's say hi to the chat real quick.
Sounds good.
Start off with this guy. And this guy.
I mean,
then we got the Happy Plague Doctor. Happy Plague Doctor. Hello. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
And Beta Ray Bob. Awesome. Ahoy Wreck Ship.
Nice.
Jezza, what's up? Here's the legend.
There you go. From down under.
From down under. Also, we got Yorktown Joe. How are you?
Yorktown.
Nate from down under.
What's up, Nate?
Nice.
It's good to see you, Nate.
He's down there too?
Yep. Not like Wes. He's actually down there. Wes was trying to trick me thinking he was down there. Let's see. Nate says he keeps buying supplies for world building and with them. Yeah, I do the same. I do the same. And Joe Hunter, what's up, Wes? From Texas.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'll never be able to live down is thinking he was from Australia. I couldn't swear he said he was from Australia. Maybe it was just Austin, and I took it from Australia.
So if everybody wants to have a little bit of laugh at Ronnie's expense, I legitimately sent out a package that will arrive at Wes's house before Breaker arrives to Ronnie from ZoloCon.
I still got
Hey,
I still
Brian
got two
King.
out to Ronnie too.
hey, Ronnie, just as soon as Alpha gets me those figures, your package will be going out.
Casey will send it is the new hashtag.
The package is over I asked the post office if it's over £4, it's like $90 to go there.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, as soon as people found out I was sending something to Ronnie, I get all these people. Hey, wait for this! Wait for this! Like, okay, Casey will send it.
Joe
Oh,
won't.
jeez.
Wow.
Hey, to be fair, he did pack it all the way to ZoloCon.
Yeah, I did. And Yorktown Joe's.
Yeah. You can turn trash into treasure.
That is 100%. And actually, I think it was a podcast from the pit. You had a Dio guy on that did really, really cheap ways to accomplish things. And he did amazing stuff. I forget his name now. It's escaping me.
Hillbilly would know it. It was one of the shows he set up. But also ran into the White Mike at Joe Fest, and he gave me what would be trash, but it looked like sniper netting. I mean, just people can do amazing things. Hi, Benjamin. How are you?
Hey, Benjamin.
All right. There's a few new names I've never seen before, so if you're not currently subscribed, please. To all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I bet he's at work.
What's up, Josh?
Joe fan.
Thanks for checking in, Joshua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Don't work
Todd.
too hard.
What's up, Todd? So let's do show and tell because we got a lot of pictures we want to show off for the stuff. So, hey, Evil Dookie.
What's up, Evil Dookie?
So if you're not subscribed to Evil Dookie, make sure you do that as well because he has lives and the stuff he puts together is amazing.
His Dreadnought stuff is awesome.
Yeah.
So Wes is right. It was G.I. Joe for fun. That's who we had on that day.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Once you start, it's hard to stop.
Yep.
And I do not go down rabbit holes, just so you know. I obliterate them.
Yeah.
Not just that, but he finds rabbit holes for you to go down too, because Casey cares. Hashtag Casey cares.
I do. I just want my friends to be happy.
That's right.
All right, so let's see what Joe got. Let me embiggen Joe.
All right. So this is not everything, but it's what I could grab on my way up the stairs. So this is a Mythic Legions builder figure, and he is amazing. He comes with 4 different heads. Some of them are translucent. Some of them have smoke that come out the eyes that plug into the eye sockets. Just a really nice figure.
It is pretty cool.
And the detail and the washes, everything that they put into this. I mean, it was perfect for a temple guard. So that's what he became. He became a temple guard. It was one of the first people that the Forgotten King brings back to life. And then I got the Graveyard 4-pack of these guys. And again,
that's awesome.
Articulating jaw and just wild how incredible these are.
I still think
Is
those skeletons. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say that he even has some petrified lungs up in there. It's really neat.
I mean, just the detail that they do that, we don't even think about. Oh, I
Mhm.
don't care if they do that, but once you see it, you're like, that's so awesome.
And the fact that I'm gonna move the camera down a little bit. Like that doesn't work. Yeah, we'll put him here. Right, like he stands perfectly. You know what? I'm gonna get a little breaker box and put it in the tomb. I'm gonna get a little breaker box. So, and that's not to say that they do everything right, right? So
Nobody does.
nobody does. I got a red skeleton that's going to be leading the Dracula's army, and his legs and arms were like a bright red, but his skull had a nice wash to it. So it looked a little mismatched. Like he has these bright red bones, but everything else is washed. So I went in and pulled a Sharky and did a quick wash. So,
Is that everything?
but you know what? I'll show these anyway. So if anybody watched Sunday Fun Day with Uncle Clutch, you'll know that I picked up a Black Bell. So I had to buy a couple of motorcycles for Dreadnoks, so Black Bell can.
I got both those. They're nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. And that's everything new for right now.
Nice. Jesse, got any show and tell?
Yeah, a couple. I got this guy, the Eraser. This is a really awesome figure.
Yes.
My review is up on my channel. And then I got Dracula 2. I haven't done his review yet. And then I got Marvel Legends Warbird. That's up on the review's up. And I want to ask Pulse personally, why couldn't you have shipped Big Lob with Warbird? Why do you have to be sending separately? Hello, same company. And then lastly, a friend of mine in California found this at Target for me. Got it. So, and so I'll be doing a review for that, and it looks really sweet. So
Yeah,
I like cool. Cobra. I mean, I like the movies.
I hated them in '87. Love them now.
Love them now.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see what I got in. All right. So start off with a 2.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Nice.
I just had to go to my Target 3 minutes from my house, sitting on the shelf.
Nice.
Shocked me.
Yeah.
So that, and I got, I'm not going to try to say their names. I'm not familiar with them yet, but I did get another Monster Force figure.
Nice.
Now, I almost picked him up at Zolicon, but I felt like I got, enough at Zolicon. I needed to buy something later. and I got Declan.
Nice.
He's
a great character and comes with lots of stuff.
He looks pretty cool. So I'm happy to have him. And I got one more. It's a Sleepwalker.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. So you got a Wolfman too.
Uh-huh. And last, I didn't get to show this off yet, but I got this at Zolicon. My friend Joe A-Raw hooked me up with the 2-pack.
That's a good 2-pack.
Happy to have it. And he also got me some Masters of the Universe.
Nice. I didn't know they had comics for them from O2.
Oh, yeah. And also, if anybody's interested, I got 2 of these. Make me a deal. KC will ship.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah, it was a good week. except for work. Work's been kind of rough.
Mm-hmm. The Grim Vipers are amazing, Todd. I love those Grim Vipers.
Yeah.
See,
I
I've
got
been
you.
passing on them. I don't know why. I think they look good,
Mhm.
but I kept telling myself, no, I want to get the Royal Guard. Whoops. There goes the mountain of toys.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
man.
You got 2 of them?
Yeah.
I got 2 pre-ordered on BBs. Yes.
2 different days they were sitting at Target.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. So how do you think you're going to display them? Have you thought about it yet?
No.
No.
I didn't.
That's
I didn't even-
future Casey's problem.
That's definitely future Casey's problem. There is some displays I would like to make well before I get to any classified displays.
Mhm.
I mean, of course, I'm going to work on some Motu stuff, but I started doing that years ago. And I'd still like to, come up with like some kind of jungle thing for my AWOC guys.
Nice. See, and that jungle will be multi-use because you can throw Joes in it. You can throw AWOC, Monster Force, because a couple of those zombies are all in camo.
Have you seen First Hill Crow's jungle that he has with his trees?
I don't think so. Hi, Nolan. How are you?
You know what?
It would not do me to live that close to Top Dog. They always got such great stuff. I get stuff there every year when we go to Joe Fest. Love that place. All right, so how do we want to start this? Which pictures do you want me to throw up?
So I guess when we talk about world building, the first thing you have to do is decide, what type of world are you building? What type of story do you want to tell? Because you can go in a million different directions. You can have a bunch of shelves, all telling different stories. Do they weave into one another? And then, making sure you have enough space to tell the story that you want to tell is often a challenge, especially in the 112 scale.
Right. It's definitely easier 118.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But planning it out is a really good way to go. And you can bring characters or figures that maybe they were okay, but you didn't really have an affinity for. You can really kick them up a notch by putting together a good world for them to inhabit. I know that we were talking before the show about the Forgotten King, and he's a good character. I don't feel like it's a $40 character based on what he comes with, but I said to myself, I could probably do something with him because I got all these zombies. He controls the zombies. I have tons of zombies. Let's do something with that. That's a great question, Todd. So I have not used a wire cutter yet. That was on my list of to-do things, is to stop by Harbor Freight, and I was going to pick up a wire cutter, and I didn't. And then one day I just got the wild hair, I'm going to do this. So I did pick up various on Amazon. They have a set, and I think it's under $20, and it has all different types of X-Acto knives, and you can swap them out. And, there's like a chisel, there's scalpels, there's all kinds of different things in there that you can swap out. So that's what I've been using.
Yeah, I got a wire cutter on Amazon. It's like a table saw, and you're just seeing the through from the form. That's what I got on Amazon.
Yeah.
I used to have one of those tables that you can put the styrofoam on, get your flat edge, push it across. Yep. I used to make dungeon tiles back when I played D&D a lot.
It would make life a lot easier, that's for sure. So That's it, Evil Dookie. Yeah, I mean, right now, I'm building out my world. So we had to pick a starting point. So the starting point was the Hidden King's tomb. However, he got woken up. And basically, I decided that the G.I. Joe Serpentor Arise is where the two things start to converge. So they went in to get the Pharaoh's DNA. We all know what happened in the cartoon, but what was unseen in the cartoon is that they disturbed the Forgotten King's tomb, and that's how he was able to start coming back. So that's where we're building out from. So we have the tomb. Now I'm going to build an outer chamber, which is going to have like Zorana in it, and she's going to be doing her thing. And then from there, we're going to have a desert outside of that, and that's where I'm going to put my Awe Striker, and then the Desert Scorpions and things of that nature. That'll be all outside the pyramid. It's going to take up a lot of room, so that's all going to be in my office. But I guess that's where I started from. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and Dookie, that's, we were talking earlier about, and I don't know if this was pre-show or at the very beginning of the show, but the idea of trying to make my foam pieces more reusable so that I can, have peg holes that are hidden. So you can slap a window in something, you can slap a door on something, switch out a couple of props, and it'll look like a different room. So that's what I'm striving for, a little bit more modular.
I'm ignoring Hillbilly's comment. Don't feed into it.
So if you want to show the second picture. So this is, if anybody follows me on Instagram, you can see, those are all, it's all one piece of foam. Well, the wall is one piece, this wall is one piece, and the floor is one piece. So, and basically this was weeks. Like I would do one thing and I'm like, man, that looks really good. I'm good for right now. And then I do one more thing. Oh, that's fine. The biggest and best tool that I've had for making block. Yo, that's awesome.
Wow. Sweet.
That is awesome.
Love it.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
The best tool I have for like brick and rock and things of that nature is a simple foil ball. It's the simplest way to get texture on foam.
Oh yeah, that's how I do it too.
Yeah.
Unless you're wanting to make a wood design, then I use like a little brass brush.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Oh, so that's so this is in a glass set of glass shelves, and up top I put an orange LED, and when Jez is showing some of his pictures, I'm going to run down and I'll grab the LED lights that I use. The blue light is actually a little USB-C LED. Yep. So there is a little USB-C light back there that has a remote control. So I can change the color of the light. I can turn it off, turn it on. And the hieroglyphics are all stenciled. So yes, all of that is a stencil. It was a heck of a thing trying to get that together and all lined up.
Yeah, I think it's a hit.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
And what's funny is I remember when you were talking about doing this before you started, I mean, you had so much of this already planned.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't do that, man. Those figures are $40 a piece. You don't really want to do that.
Yeah. And who was it again that helped me acquire the Egyptian gods?
A very good friend. A very good
Yeah, very good friend. If you want to show the first picture, that's a different perspective. So this is, the end here. And then this is just looking in a different direction. I added in cobwebs and yeah, Hillbilly started me on Monster Force, and then like Casey, it was like set and spike. Hillbilly set it, and then Casey just spiked it, and that was it.
That's how we do.
Yeah.
We're a 1-2 punch.
Yeah. Yeah. But like all of the little set pieces, so like you can see an Ankh behind this ghoul guy on the floor there with some spider webs over it. There's some jars, some Coptic jars. But yeah, all of this, just kind of came together. Once you have a plan, then you know what to look for. And I think it also gives your collecting a little bit of direction too. Once you decide how you want to build something out.
Mine's out of hand. I'll be the first to admit that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we were talking about the fact that the Snowcat is coming this year and the Arctic Hiss and the Bivouac. So I'm going to be having some skeletonized Vikings coming up out of the snow behind the Bivouac. And again, all of this ties back to the Forgotten King. And I had ordered the translucent Forgotten King, and he's going to be able to be moved around. So like on all these sets. So like, even though he's still stuck in his tomb, he's teleporting himself. So
shit, I forgot about the Bivouac. Damn it.
So I do not currently, but Uncle Clutch has talked me into looking into it. So if anybody has an idea that they'd like to see, I'm going to start building these for like a little side deal, and
What's up,
people want to
Gaz?
purchase it. So
What's up, guys?
Yeah, I mean, these are awesome.
Yeah.
What do you need next?
I was going to say we could talk a little bit about the types of bricks and things that you need to think about as you're going through. So, this is kind of like a burnt or a smoky brick or a smoked out brick, and then the second one is more, just a regular. You can see the rocks are irregular, so. As you're doing it, it's not just a straight boring wall, but it does take a little bit more time. But I think that this would go well, for Dracula's castle. So far, what I've printed amounts to a bunch of jetpacks. I have the ability. I also downloaded some of the G.I. Joe headquarters pieces in 1/12 scale, so I can build out Mindbender's lab. That's coming. So
Nice.
I'll probably do windows and doors too at some point.
So this
The
is
heart-
one. I love the texture. You can see that's really cool. You gonna see the other one?
Yeah, we'll show the other one real quick.
Oh, that was cool.
So on this one, you can see that there's more, like some of them are pushed in, some of them are pushed out a little bit. So there's a great tutorial on YouTube, and I'll put a link to it in the comments of this video once we're done. But he shows how you can push in foam blocks after you get them cut. You can push them in and, glue on outer pieces to kind of get that. Because again, I think the most common mistake and the mistake that I made, like the tombs are very flat, right? Like they have a texture, but they're very flat, which is kind of how the Egyptians built them. So it's okay there. But when we get into like castles and, underground catacombs, like not everything is straight, not everything is even, and you want it to be interesting to look at. So.
Ronnie.
He's a nut.
And then I guess the last picture I have to show is this, which is zero. I literally didn't have to do anything other than spend a bunch of money on Super Action's wall.
How you doing, Stu?
Yo, Stu.
What's up, Stu?
Yeah. Danny, what's up?
What's up, Danny? So
now we got both of them, Danny and Wes. Watch their show next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. It was the first episode was great. I loved it.
Yeah, it was.
Same. Yeah, Dollhouse wallpaper is good too.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So
So Super Action stuff has a lot of this type of stuff to build armories. It comes with all the pegs you need to hang your guns. All of those guns, it should be noted, are Vala weapon packs. You can see I was also testing out my the smoke effect for pictures I was taking at the time. So that is just me blowing my vape across the across the floor. Yeah. All right, Mod.
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And again, this is just for pictures and things like that, and I can use that with just about any of the lines I collect. So that's awesome.
How do you want to show yours off, Jezza? I mean, embiggen you, and you'll show them off your.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
I changed a lot around since my video I made, but here's.
You'll get it.
Here's one. This is my with the Rattler, and I made a.
And that Rattler's huge.
Yes, it is. And I was gonna try to hang it from my ceiling, but I have like a drop ceiling, so I don't think it'll hold the Rattler. Dragonfly maybe, but not the Rattler. Yeah, but I just made a runway on a plastic folding table.
Yeah, it looks great.
So then, here's my part of my Cobra Temple with the dungeon on the bottom. I got Crocmaster, and he's like in charge of the dungeon with all his creatures.
Nice.
And I got that Savage Crucible deluxe dungeon. I put that in there. I got Chuckles and Corsair, they're captives, and then
Gaz is right. That would be so cool to have like all those skulls and stuff.
Yeah.
I definitely looked into it. The hardest thing is ordering a bunch of skulls on Amazon and not knowing what size they're going to be. I don't want to end up with like elf skulls, like baby skulls.
Yeah, I definitely don't want those.
Another part of my Cobra Temple, and I got to change this around. It's too crowded, and you can't see like Serpentor and Cobra Commander because they're under that like stool. And that up top there that's from GI Customs. I bought that off his website. He 3D printed that tower.
Nice.
With the railing. And if people are wondering, that water is sticker paper I got off Amazon. And I love that snake armor, by the way. And
I've heard nothing but good things about the snake armor.
I really like how you hooked up Raptor. That looks neat.
Yeah, it was sticky tack, or yeah. And then this is my Dreadnought Island, inspired from Eevee Dookie. I took down what I was building for the cabin because I didn't like the way it came out, so I gotta try to start something over. And got a bunch of motorcycles, and I still got one. I gotta get one for Monkey Wrench and Aga Hide, and I gave Buzzer the Brahmin van. He doesn't fit very well, but
Guy says that looks pretty cool.
yeah.
And let's I hear you.
This is a
Hey, Campbell. It's good to see you, buddy.
I might change this around. I don't know. It's like, gonna go. It's like Night Force and the Hiss tank. Probably where I don't know. I don't really like this one. I gotta change it around. But I do like the polar bear. And then
it really does show how big that bear is next to the Hiss.
And this is the headquarters I built. It's kind of flimsy. I did kind of move it around. I added some rooms on the top. Of course, the basketball hoop is for my big lob when I get it. And I got in the far. I got Hawk's office and kind of like a lounge area and stuff. And the dojo on the side is kind of weird. And on the very bottom is what's it called? When they work on cars, I can't think of the name. Garage, yeah. Duh. And then I don't want to take up too much time. And
Thank
then
you, Stu.
You got plenty of time.
this is my favorite. It's like this is where I'm gonna have the snowcat, and I didn't know where to put the devilfish, but so I put some on the side, and the MMS, and I got Lifeline there, and my custom John McClane. He escaped the dungeon, and I got BJ there. That is the rebuilt headquarters, yes. And I added my Ewoks because I love the Ewoks. So I said, hey, they found Ewoks roaming around, and my Chatsworth. So
nice.
And that's it. This is temporary for my. I don't know where I'm going to put because I got rid of my house Dragonfly, and so that's it.
So let me ask you this, Jezza. Did you come up with the dioramas first, or did you buy figures and decide what to do with them?
A little bit of both. I had the headquarters in my head. I just didn't know how to go about it, and I found some plywood and 2x4s at Lowe's and just build it up. I think I did a video building part of it. Didn't work. I don't know. I didn't know what it was hard to do.
One in toys. How's it going?
And it came out pretty well. It's just kind of wobbly, and the one corner is I couldn't get the screw in right, and
hey, people are liking both your guys' stuff. So
yeah, and I do have a special. When I get my big lob, I got a special review I'm going to do.
So one of the biggest things to remember is, like, once you get done building your set, so to speak, is to make sure that that you populate it, make it look lived in.
Yeah.
And little things like,
oh yeah, I got a bunch. Found like I bought a file of an office desk for Hawk's office. I don't know how to use my 3D printer, so I sent it off. And Triple D Daredevil, he's gonna send it to Loki Wartooth, see if he can print it out for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I found a 1/12 office chair on eBay and a couple things, and I found some 1/12 scale grape bottles for the Dreadnoks.
Nice.
And I don't know where to find, like, I found some weights, a weight set,
Mhm.
but it didn't look like 112. I don't. It was. I think it was on eBay or somewhere, and it just didn't look. The picture looked too small. Like
So one thing I will say about Mod's comment there is like 90% of the fun is how many times it takes you to do something.
Yeah.
Because when you finally get it right the way you want it, you know, it's an incredible feeling. And like half the fun is in learning it, because everybody that does dios on YouTube, they've been doing it for a very long time. You know, they make it look so simple, and then when you go to do it, you're like, this is a mess. This is hideous. Like, what am I doing wrong here? Yeah. But it's just practice, 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 and just assume that whatever you do first is not going to work. So, you know, it teaches you something every single time. Yep.
I want to show off just a couple things
enjoying it.
real quick.
Yeah.
One is I forgot. I just got this today, right before I walked down the stairs. But I got my Ronnie Trick Shot stickers.
Yeah.
Nice.
And a really awesome note. I appreciate it, Ronnie. And also, these are for a Masters of the Universe
Nice.
diorama I have. It's not set up right now because all my master stuff's put up, but it's modular. You can stack, you can spread them out. I've got a base that's really big. I can't, but I also made this. It's like a rock setting.
Oh, that's cool.
And all it is styrofoam, glue, and paint. But I had a good time doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But
So neat.
that's the extent of mine.
So another thing for people that are on Amazon at all, like Super Action Stuff has a lot of blood effects and little things that you can leave around. You know, and they're not terribly expensive. And you know, if you don't have room, start small. You know, you can do something that is just bigger than the tops of their heads, and if you get the camera at the right angle, it doesn't need to be 10 inches tall, 10 inches wide. Does not need to be that big. It just needs to be fun.
Yeah, I found something on Etsy. It was like 90 something dollars on Etsy. It's like a 112 poker table for the Dreadnoks, and I get some extra money. I'd like to get that.
And look at those types of things, because I can guarantee you that you could probably make something very similar.
Yeah.
You know, out of some simple foam board from Michaels. You know, maybe not foam board, but like foam, you know, 5 millimeter or whatever foam, and you can paint it and it'll look nice. You know, give it a wash, give it a couple of washes, and so
Yeah. I mean, I put wash on here. I dry brushed it. So sealed it. I didn't go all gloss like Operation Recall. Seriously, that's the only thing that like turns me off of this, because I think the whole idea behind Operation Recall was great. I think, you know, taking fans' suggestions was awesome. I mean, it was like a real group effort, and bringing back all the legends. But that was just a weird choice, I think, making them that glossy.
Yeah.
Do they sell like diorama accessories at Joe Fest? Like that?
Oh yeah, yeah. There'll be some great ones there. I cannot believe I can't remember the guy's name, but we had him on the show, and he sets up there every year. One of the nicest guys I've ever talked to.
Yeah, I gotta make some room for my Mauler that I pre-ordered. Good Mauler.
That's a
You
good
gotta watch
question.
getting all these big things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So for right now, 80s Joes, my favorite way is the only way that I can display my Joes, and that is we had a Lego cabinet, which was glass shelves from IKEA. Underneath is cabinets that are not glass, and that's
So,
where the board games and stuff go.
what's up,
It-
Paul?
Boom, Paul.
And Beta Ray Bob with the save. Crimson Toys. Yes, that's who it was. And super nice guy. Does awesome stuff. And he will be at Joe Fest.
So the curio cabinet is the only way I can display it right now, but I've turned entire shelves into dios. Like that tomb is in a cabinet shelf. So determining lighting is important too. Like none of my stuff is lit permanently. So however it's lit in photos, it was lit for that whatever 30 seconds that I was taking those pictures, and that was it. You can get like an LED that's probably about, this big. It's, maybe 4x6. It's about the size of an index card. And you can move that around to give yourself some color. You can adjust the color. Like I said, those little USB-C things with the remote, I think that was under $10, and it comes with 4 of them. So you charge them up, use them for what you want. When you're done, charge them up again.
Oh, just to shout out, Hillbilly, Duke is still in my infirmary. Just to let you know.
I would have thought he'd be in jail after surrendering.
No, he's still in a coma.
No, that's one of the Quinlan twins. Put in my.
He's in a coma.
He's in a coma.
Um,
he owes Optimus Prime a debt of gratitude.
mm-hmm. Yeah. And, any display is an opportunity to cross, lines, right? So, Casey and I were talking about, how my Dracula cave or crypt he's going to be hanging out in the background somewhere. There's going to be a counting in the back. And I think that's fun. Like putting little Easter eggs, in your displays is a neat thing, so that when people come and look at it, it's like, hey, did you notice this? I'm like, oh no, I didn't. And then they look again and you're like, wow. Another neat trick is forced perspective. So Hot Wheels came out with those Sky Strikers.
Yeah.
Right. They're really tiny. So if you put them up on the wall or, somewhere in your scene, it'll look like they're a million miles away up in the air, but it's really just forced perspective. So.
Yeah, I know. There's a guy on Etsy. He has 3D printed chain link fences that I kind of want to get. They look really sweet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was going to get some of those Hot Wheels, put them in way in the background to make it look like they're in the background.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's part of the fun of being an adultish and doing this now is like my father's passed, so I'll never be able to do a project with him again. But every time I do a project, like I told my wife the other day, one of the I could almost smell the cigarette smell of like when he used to lean over me when I was doing projects. I could almost smell it because I felt like he was with me, when I was doing decals on the armadillo.
What's
that's
up, Cobb?
What's up, Cobb?
What's up, Cobb? But that it's a good way to connect back to those feelings, that we had growing up, of the excitement of everything. And you don't have to be good. You will get good the more you do it.
So, Jezza, what's your next plan for your world building? What are you doing next to it?
Just kind of like putting around, doing small stuff. I'm gonna try to rearrange that one Cobra temple. I don't. It's too crowded. And figure out what my his tank is. Figure out some stuff there. Because I do have the Arcticus ordered. I was thinking about canceling it because I don't know. Didn't really want it, but I did order it. But I'll see. I don't know.
I don't want some. I don't order it.
Yeah. I think
FOMO got you.
I think Redshift talked me into ordering it.
See,
But
Redshifts, he's the
he's the classified guy there.
he's the instigator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do shout out to Ronnie Trickshot. I do have my first classified coming from LA Express. So we'll see.
What'd you get?
A retro snow serpent for $2.87. So
Nice.
you know, if it's it's loose, $23. So
I might need to make some kind of diorama for my Cobra Law guys.
yeah,
But I didn't get Nemesis. I missed him.
I don't have him either. I'm gonna look for him at Joe Fest to see, even if he's loose. I know people say don't get it because he sucks, but
I got them. I got Pythona.
Pythona, and I know we're getting Globulus next year probably, or this year. I don't know.
No, you got it for $3, right?
Yeah, like $2.87.
See, yeah, that was the mod. He less than $3. He got it for. Has anyone done an underwater diorama?
I can't figure out how to do it. I was thinking about using a fish tank, but I mean, I don't know.
And all of these are good questions, and it makes me wish that I had brought my parts and pieces box upstairs for this because I wasn't sure what I was actually going to need. But the underwater dio that I'm working on for the heavy water scene that from the Mass Effect, I got a little USB plug-in light. And it needs to be plugged into a USB battery, but I have a bunch of battery banks for my phone. So, but it puts out a blue and green wavy light.
Nice.
So if you stick that in the corner and aim it at everything else on the shelf, it makes it look like there's water. And it was again under $10, under $10.
Joe, just to let you know, I know because you said you 3D print stuff.
Mm-hmm.
On Etsy, they have a file to print out the tube worms from the Mass Device. So
I saw that. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Those will come eventually.
And actually, I have a file for a Mass Device too.
And here's the big issue once you start to really get into this is make a rule for yourself if humanly possible, because I have about 3 or 4 going simultaneously and none of them are moving as fast as I want.
Yeah.
So work on one thing at a time.
Yeah, like I need to make like an inside of a TARDIS for my Doctor Who stuff.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
And I just got in wave 1 of the Star Trek toys from the cell.
Mm-hmm.
And they come with actual world building stuff with them. But I mean, I need to find somebody with some 3D printing the like insides of ships and stuff. That would be cool.
Yeah, like the where Captain Kirk's at. I can't think of the name of it.
The captain's chair?
Yeah, captain's chair and around the computer room and stuff.
Well, is that which set is it that by the time you're done you have the whole deck? Is that Star Trek that has the whole deck? Like when you're done? I'm trying to think of. There's one line where it comes with. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking about all the different lines I collect, and I'm like, man,
So,
can't believe my wife puts up with that.
yeah.
You got a good one.
I do. I really liked Jodie's inside of her TARDIS.
Hmm.
I was going to try to get into Doctor Who, but I didn't know where to start.
Start with the reboot
Which one's that?
with the Ninth Doctor.
Oh, okay. I think it's on Disney Plus.
But those would be on the stuff on Disney's not great,
Oh, okay.
but the ones before that are on. I believe they're still on HBO. I'm not sure. Don't quote me.
Mhm. And I think Disney has a couple of seasons now too.
Okay, maybe. Well, Disney's all part of that with the newer stuff, and it's not great at all.
Yeah.
Mm.
Did what's his name play Doctor Who? Cumberbatch?
No, he played Sherlock
Sherlock.
Holmes,
Oh yeah.
which is a great show too.
Yeah. Has anybody seen the new young Sherlock?
I have not.
It's so good. It
I
is
think-
so good, and I did not want to like it.
I find anybody besides Cumberbatch doing Sherlock now would be a little rough for me to take.
Yeah. Yeah. It like, and I think for the same reason that you just mentioned, Casey, I think after I saw Benedict as him, I was like, I did not want to like anybody else, but the young Sherlock, I think I'm on episode 6 now, and it's getting better and better.
I think it's funny how in Cumberbatch as Sherlock, the guy that plays, I think must be Watson, played Bilbo in the Hobbit movies.
Yep.
And he Cumberbatch's voice Smog.
Elementary is great too.
Yeah, Elementary.
Yeah.
I missed that show. It was good. I like to watch. There's a show called Watson about Dr. Watson.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty decent.
Yeah, that's pretty decent too.
Somebody snuck in here. Hello, how are you?
So
My eyes aren't good enough to read that. Scribitarius? Let's go with that. Welcome.
Yeah.
I love seeing names I've never seen before. That's awesome. All right, Mod. Thanks for stopping
man.
in.
Yeah.
Check this guy out. Crash.
Look at him slinking in.
So
Coming in right at the end. What's up, buddy?
Ooh.
I've never watched House, not one episode. So I have no opinions on it. Haha, got it.
What was it? Lone Wolf Labs was at Zolocon, and they had done Dio pieces and some of the 3D print stuff. So they're a pretty good source, and it was reasonable. I think the biggest thing holding me up is how terribly cheap I am when it comes to certain things. Like, unless I absolutely love it. And also, like I said, I'm discovering, I was talking with Shark Eyes about doing washes and things of that nature, and how peaceful it is, and how you can really just settle down and relax.
Yeah.
And I think that's what building this kind of stuff does for
I gotta watch Shark Guys' review of the new At Legacy figure.
Yeah. Speaking of world building, did you see the news right before we went live?
Let's show that off.
Yeah. I thought they were like, I thought they were Joe and Cobra, but they're both Cobra, aren't they?
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for the
Yep.
Rattler.
Yep.
Oh, they're right.
They
Oh,
go-
okay. Nice.
They go with the Rattler.
What's the box thing? Just the store stuff?
I would say storage. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably get one. They look kind of cool.
Well, did you notice what colors they are, Jessa? It's ketchup and mustard over again.
Got your mustard over again. But they look cooler than the divers. I don't know why. I just didn't like those divers. I don't know. They were all right, I guess, but I got one.
Yeah.
Needs more weed whackers. Yes, it does.
I like it how the one guy comes with like carry-on luggage. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that a strap thing for the Rattler? That thing next to the red guy? It looks like a.
it looks like it would be part of some kind of pulley system, like a lift or something.
Yeah.
Like a lift belt or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is that Saw Viper's weapon, Joe?
What was that?
Is that Saw Viper's weapon?
Does look like it, doesn't it?
I'm not a big Saw Viper fan. I have one, but
Tie down for cargo. Crash
Oh,
has
makes
it.
sense.
Yep.
Leave it to crash.
yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, a bunch of people's leaving.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I said that we go an hour, and I've had a great time, guys. Thank
Yeah,
you so
me
much.
too. Yeah, this was fun.
Same.
Now, Podcast from the Pit will be back Saturday morning at 8 a.m. with our special guest, Uncle Clutch.
Nice.
So, Joe, what do you got coming up?
So I do not have anything coming up until, of course, I'm going to be. You know what? I'm going to have to be replay for Saturday because I'm going to be in class for wildfire class. But on Sunday Fun Day.
Anything, Joe's? What's up, buddy?
Yo. Sunday we'll be doing Sunday Fun Day, and I might have a special opening deal. But I also might be traveling for work, so it should be interesting to say the least. So,
Jezza, what you got coming up?
I just gotta do a couple other reviews. Warbird and the Racer are up now. I just gotta do my other three: Warbird, Dracula, and the Royal Guard. And I'm thinking about doing another rankings. I haven't had one in a while, but came up with an idea like my 20 favorite guilty pleasure movies. So I'm thinking about doing that. So
nice.
You mean movies that you're embarrassed to say you like?
yes.
I know what one of mine would be. I'm not saying it. I'm embarrassed to say I like it.
Oh no.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right.
that's good. You know me, I will ramble. So let's just go ahead and thank you, everybody, for coming in. If you would, please leave a like. And everybody take care.